doing the Bravo voice thing.
Oh.
Good Arvo. Mr. Hans. Man, it's hot in here.
Unfortunate. I thought Rogues was gonna join.
Rotex was supposed to.
I thought Rodix was gonna join. I thought that he said down that he was gonna join last second. So
He did. He really did. But last second he decided to not for some reason.
I really love those like last second. It's great.
It's amazing.
Anybody message Rotix just to see what he says?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Rodix.
Alright, let's wait a little bit. Everything's gonna be fine.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get a fan. It's too hot in here.
Oh. The dude's not doing anything. He can attend and help us. Why is your avatar image you doing the baby?
Don't fucking worry about him though.
He asked me.
I know, I never asked you, you just did it.
No, my ass. My ass, he did not. He did.
Exposed.
I know, I never asked this.
Yeah,
is it true?
No, you did ask.
Oh, you
just forgot.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Oh.
Another two.
It's
Karen.
Just an FYI, I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Karen.
If you need me to.
I'll send you the hair. Because I don't like this hair. I had it before. It was my first hair.
He has homework. That's why it was like last second. So.
I agree.
He's lying. I don't know why it fixed, but 2019 fucking fixed the shoots right now.
You're right.
So
it's a little bit low, actually.
It is a low, but it actually works. Surprisingly, I don't know why. I didn't even touch it, and yet it fixed by itself. It doesn't, like, you know... Yes.
Hold up to the magazine, man.
I can't even get the magazine on, dude.
For gestures or something. I plan to get, like, a Vive, but also a version. So that way it works better for both people.
Alright, this is gonna be weird because I never did an event with one person, but hey, there's a first time for everything. So Phoenix, yeah.
I'm not gonna. Neat.
You should have told me.
I did.
Alright. Okay, then.
Attention! Front face! Just let him have a silly thing or whatever, but anyways.
Yeah, we don't really have a now, welcome, Phoenix. First of all, we appreciate your attendance. Actually, let me go down because I don't feel very good being up here.
You just say attention, salute, and then say adieu.
All right.
Really have a motto. So we're
So, welcome to the recruitment training. Me and Tom, we are going to teach you a good way to recruit. Don't think of this as a way of other groups to know. This is the way we think it's better to recruit. The best things you can do. So, in our group, as you may know, we have a table. If Hans Studio can show it real quick. We have a table which is... which we use as an avatar, which is the best way because it doesn't glitch. It's perfect. So in the table, it's where we have. Yeah, I'll copy it later. I'll change into your uniform so we can
Actually,
continue.
I'll bring it down there so you can see it better.
Yes, yes. I'll change into uniform. Okay, so you can look. You can be at ease. You can look. So table. You know, you're already familiar with tables. And the table is the main thing of a recruitment run. Why is it the main thing? Because it's what calls people attention. The attention where, like, there's no table in that world. For example, Japanese shrine. There's no tables there, so they see a table if they have the avatar activated, and if they are PC users. They see a table, they get attracted to it. And they're like, yo, what the hell is this? We have bad experiences from the past of people like calling us bad words and shit like that, but today, this time, completely different theme, Japanese. People are more chill this time, but that Tom's gonna talk about it. People see, what the hell is this? We have been thinking of a good way to do it, which is have one person to speak like, oh, we are a Japanese self-defense roleplay group based on an anime. And then another person can talk about the anime if they know about the anime. And then after that, the same person which introduced the group can talk about that we have a ranking system, currency, custom avatars, and trainings, events, and yada yada yada. Now, how to approach people during a recruitment is the most important part. Because, of course, you're not going directly to them and be like, yo, dude, hey, group, join, now. No, of course not. What we're gonna do first is, I can give you an example. Tom, what we should do, like, we are not going directly ask them if they want to join the group. Tom, what we should do?
Basically what you want to do is, start by having a light conversation with them first, ask them how the day was, usual bullshit. And then, either try to get them to ask by uniform, that's usually the best way. If they don't ask, just ask them, are you interested in why we all look the same? Or if they're by the table, are you interested in what this here is? If they say yeah, just tell them about the group, tell them what we do, type of events we do, obviously what we're based off, etc. And after that, if they don't want to join, well, what the fuck cares? If they do want to join, great, tell them how to join, tell them about the recruitment process and stuff, tell them that that's our Discord link. That's pretty much all it is, really.
Yeah, basically what you want to do, it's, you want to show people that you are really friendly. Of course, if you feel like you have a good sense of humor, you can do some jokes. Like if you know what you're saying, if you feel confident, you can act. You can give people attention by acting, by showing them that you are a professional. If you don't, well, you don't have to. But if you have that thing, you may do it. Later on, we are going to give examples of people that we should avoid and yada yada. Tom's going to talk about that. And for recruitment run, of course, it's not easy. Recruiting, it's definitely not easy because you're going to public worlds, you don't know who the fuck you're going to find. You can find people being extremely toxic, people being extremely friendly, again, stuff that Tom's going to talk about. But what you want to have yourself is a good humor. You have to go to a recruitment run thinking that everything's going to be okay, everything's going to be fine, it's going to be an amazing recruitment. Because if you go to a recruitment run thinking, oh, man, can you go do the recruitment for me? Because I don't want to go, man. Like, honestly, dude, I just want to be... Because in recruitment runs, as Hans said, I don't know if you ever heard, if you're going to the recruitment run to just be in the corner and don't do anything, well, that's not going to be cool. We got to do stuff to recruit people. And the other thing is, for example, Tom's right there. He's the dude recruiting. And there is a person in, I don't know, a normal avatar doing this. what would you do, Tom? What would you do if you see like somebody looking at the table but not really doing anything, just like?
Well, how about Phoenix? What would you do? What would you say? How would you react?
If you
Well,
saw like somebody interested in the table, but they are not saying anything. They're just looking at it, and
well, regardless of the fact that they're looking at the table and not saying anything, start off by casual talk. You see if they're even a friendly person to begin with.
Yeah, kind of. But what would you say, like, to call them in? Because you know that they already got the attention of the table, so they are aware that the table is right there, and they are interested in it, but they are afraid to come in because they look at you. I'm gonna give you the example of your avatar. You look intimidating. What would you say to them for them to get closer to you? So you can explain the group.
I'm gonna have to say, Private does not know. Private cannot answer.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you then if you don't know. So, for example, I'm here. I don't know what to do. You would basically say something like, "Hey, you interested in the table? Come in, come in, come in. I can tell you, we don't bite or something like that. Don't be afraid. Come closer." Of course, in a friendly way. I don't have the most friendly voice, but some people do, some people don't. You would attract them to the table and say, "Yo, dude, you interested in this? Come on, come closer. We don't bite." We gotta show people that we are friendly and we want them to come closer to join and talk with them. So because some people, they see the table. For example, if I was a normal dude and I looked at Tom, dude, he looks scary as fuck. Dude, I wouldn't get closer to him because I think he's gonna bite me. So what would Tom do? Tom, what would you do? Show Phoenix so he can have an idea.
Simply just be like, yo, you interested in this? Like,
Kinda.
I was gonna say, to be
So,
honest, the way you just said that sounded kind of turn-off-ish. You got to put more energy into it if you're actually gonna try.
yeah, it's off just because I'm tired. Don't fucking worry about it. So you basically just kind of be like, yo, you interested? You can come closer if you want. Don't worry. So don't be intimidated by all this military stuff. We're basically just here recruiting. And you go into the whole story about what we are, yada yada yada. You basically just want to start like talking to them. Think of it as like you're at a family gathering with your grandma that you haven't seen in a while, and you're going up to them saying hello for the first time in 17 years. You wouldn't just go like, "Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up, dog? What the fuck's up?" and smack them on the back, because one, that'll probably break a feeble back, and two, you kind of just go like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" Yeah, yada yada yada. Makes sense.
Another thing, which has to do with this, like he said, you don't want to go to people. For example, let's say you're a stranger. We don't want people to go to random people and be like, "Hey, yo, what up, my dude? What's up? You want to join the group? Well, look at this motherfucking shit. Look at this bitch." No, not that. Because we are supposed to look formal in all way. Of course, not like, "Hello, are you interested in join group? Please join now or gulag." No. No, you wanna look, again, as I said before, you wanna look professional about it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna talk in an educated way. Of course, you're not gonna be like, "Dude, motherfucking table, motherfucker explaining the group." No, you don't wanna curse. Try not to curse. Because I've seen before people recruiting say, "You can go to that motherfucker in the table, he'll explain to you." No, don't do that, please. Now, any questions which you have, or are we too fast seeking?
No, you're doing just fine. This is slightly off topic, but would it also help us with recruitments if we had a flagman?
What do you mean?
What's
Like-
the
Yeah.
meaning of flagman?
Don't worry about
not
it.
English.
It basically means table lead. It's the stuff I'm going over, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's going over that. Now, we get on the part where Tom is going to explain to you the type of people you might and not might or not find in recruitment runs, how to deal with them, and yada yada yada, and other stuff. And we are going to give out examples of situations that might happen and what you should do. Okay, Tom.
So, we'll start off by talking about people in the group. There are kind of two main key players, sometimes three, in a team when recruiting. Can you tell me them, or do you know any of the names of them? A hint is one is right in front of you.
I missed part of the question. Can you repeat that, please?
Said there are three main kind of people when it comes to recruiting. I guess you could say key players. They are like within the group. Do you know any of them? Is a hint.
I will say one is the table, the one that acts as the table and kind of sits there presentable. There's the one standing at the table that actually does most of the talking, and then there's the other members who act as potential. What's the word? Like attractors.
I get what you mean. Don't worry about it.
If they don't see the
pretty
table,
much. So, half right, half wrong. So, of course, yes, the table correct. Whilst it is sometimes considered a more boring job, it is a very important job. Haydn said, without the table, you can't really attract people, or it's harder to attract people. It's just makes us look more organized as well. It makes us have a slightly better image and stuff. The second position would be table leader. This is essentially the person that is organizing everything, directing people, telling them what to do and how to do it. I know in the INM we did it where it was just whoever was hosting the event, they were the table leader. That's kind of stupid, kind of pointless, because what's the point in having someone that's like Officer Plus who already knows their job doing a stupid task like this? Well, it's not stupid, but it's officers have more important deals to focus on.
makes sense. Yeah.
Such position should be, since it's a leading position, it should be given to lower people so they can get a little taste of leadership, so they can get better in the future. And what is it called? Yeah, they kind of level up on their leading. So table leading, it's not huge. It's not like leading an army to war, but it's a good thing for example, lower NCOs or even enlisted to get a taste of what it's their responsibility of leading an entire group to the unknown world of VRChat, for example. That's what it is.
Thanks for kind of just taking my job away. But yeah, like Hayden said, it is an important job. It's not the hardest job, but yeah, you basically, what you want to do as table leader, try to stick around the table. At this point, you should kind of know how to do your job, what the group's about. There isn't a set rank for it, but I'm going to say that we should have it as OL3, because at that point you're leading private, you should kind of know what the group's about, etc. So yeah, you should be kind of telling people where to go. So for example, Phoenix, I want you at the front door greeting people. Hayden, I want you to walk around and try and attract people. Yeah, basically directing people, like I said. And the third one is kind of a job. It's not. It's sort of more of an unofficial title kind of thing, but it's basically it should be kind of NCOs or someone that has a really good idea of what they're talking about. They should be basically helping people that are either newer to the group or not great at talking or something like that. They should basically just pair with them, go around, help people talk to people. If someone say forgets a piece of information, they can simply just go and like either ask for help, or the person who is like in that position, so like the NCO or the officer or whatever, they can basically just help. They can just fill in basically. But makes sense.
Roger, Dodger.
Cool. So give me a second here. So when it comes to our parents ourselves, of course, you want to be in good spirits and stuff. We want to give ourselves a good image. Let's see. The minimum. Do you know the minimum number of people you should go recruiting with?
4.
Yeah, exactly. So 1 would be the table. So then there's 3 people like actually recruiting. That should be the minimum number you go with. Anything lower than this, it's just pointless. It won't work. But yeah, even though I can't want to go recruit on my own, because it'd be really funny. Don't worry about that. So now we're going to move on to the type of people that you'll actually meet during the recruitment run. So there are a couple types. Can you list off as many as possible?
The mute, the generic good person, the dick, the crasher, so on and so forth. And of course, people who are trolly and like to call us bad names.
Pretty much, yeah. You've got the standard good person, like you said. That doesn't necessarily mean they'll join the group. That just means that they aren't toxic and shit. They'll just come up, oh, what's this? Oh, this, and this. Oh, yeah, this looks cool. You want to join? Yeah. Oh, cool, yeah, here's the thing. Want to join? No? Okay, no worries, have a great day. You too. It's basically, they're not arseholes. That's the simple way of putting it. They're cool peeps. Hold on, who? Don't worry about it. Sorry. Another type of person you'll meet, like you said, is the very toxic person. 9 times out of 10, they'll either just crush you, they'll try and fuck you up in some way, whether that's calling you a Nazi, saying that you're this, saying that you're that, doing a little bit of trolling. The first question would be, do you know how to react to these people?
If you can't persuade them on the first ask, block them.
More or less. So, someone comes up to you and calls you a Nazi, just explain, no, we're not Nazis, we're actually Japanese self-defense force. No, you're Nazis, block. They come and say, are you Nazis? There's a difference between saying you guys are Nazis and asking if you're Nazis. There's a big difference. If they're just simply asking, explain, no, we're not Nazis, we're just dudes. Like I said, big difference. But yeah, another type of person that you'll meet is obviously the mute. They're a lot harder to talk to and communicate with and stuff. You can just be like, do you want to hear about the group? Jump if you do. Okay, I can't jump right now, but you know, just imagine me jumping, and then you can tell them about the group. Do you want to join? Jump if you do. They jump. Tell them the information. Yada yada yada. It's kind of one more type of person that you might meet. Any idea what that type of person is?
I kind of named off everything that I could think of. So I'm open to your...
Yeah. So just a quick recap. Normal, nice person, very toxic person, crasher, or troll or dick or whatever you want to call it. And the fourth person is people from other group that are recruiting. Whether that's the waifu wear, whether that's Canadian dudes, it doesn't matter who it is. Generally speaking, if they join the world, hopefully they'll just leave first, but if you see them starting to set up, it's not worth the bother, it's not worth the hassle. Just leave. All that realistically is going to be achieved is either people are going to start arguing with you, or people are going to be like, oh, well, they're taking our potential recruits, etc. It's just how they are. It's easy to just literally dip, find a new world, so it takes 5 minutes. Something I didn't mention. Yeah. So, going back to the toxic people. If people come up to you and start, like, saying, oh, you're a bitch, you're this, you're that, don't argue with them. Just, I don't fucking care. Yeah. Just don't care. If you want to block them, doesn't really matter. But if people start asking you about XYZ group, doesn't matter what group it is, doesn't matter if they're an ally, doesn't matter if the most heated group in the world, doesn't matter, just simply say, I don't know. Because recently a lot of people have been going on recording stuff. If you say, I don't fucking know, like, I don't even know who them guys are. It's kind of fucking weird that you're asking. They will basically take that video clip and they can just edit to say fuck them guys or something like that. I don't fucking know. It's just an example.
They can take it to the leader of your group and basically make a bad image of you. They did it with me and, for example, Sloth before. So yeah, they will fuck you up, basically. So just don't say anything.
Just simply best way you can react to it. I don't know.
I don't know. Nobody cares. It's just a game.
I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say nobody cares. Just because literally you want to be very careful about what you say. So that's literally why I'd always just say I have no idea.
Just basically don't give them
It
ammo.
It happened with us last recruitment. Hans can confirm. A dude came to us. I was like, "Yo, you guys in the beef with the Canadians?" And we're like, "Who?"
Yeah, do you want
With the
certain
Canadians.
To like do yeah, like, but intentionally trying to get me to say something.
And then they asked like, "Oh, you should be careful what you say because you're in our P group." And they're like, "So, what about it?" And they just went away.
Yeah, after we just deny them anything like good worthy, they just leave. They don't stay at all.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's good to know to watch out.
I've read a bit more. Yeah, just something to keep an ear out for. But yeah. Now, quick question. Do you know what the biggest killers during a recruitment are?
Biggest killers joining a recruitment? Huh? I'm confused.
So, things that will just kind of make the recruitment run bad, basically. So, like, things that... I don't want to kind of phrase it. When I say killers, I mean kind of like buzzkill, I guess you could say.
What would make a bad run? Probably a certain time of day where a lot of toxic people are known to get on. Certain worlds, maybe are more prone, generally have a bad reputation. Avoid certain worlds.
Oh, so you list off two of the big ones. So, of course, time of day when toxic people get on. There isn't really a set time of day where, like, toxic people, oh, it's not time to be toxic. People kind of just come and go. So I'd say more just toxic people in general. Whether that's crashes or racist, whatever, yada yada yadas. And another thing is, of course, yes, worlds. Some worlds are more prone to being full of toxic people. Cough, cough, fucking pug. Oh, yikes. So generally I try to avoid them, because they're kind of fucked. So another thing is a world full of quest users, because quest can only see, I think it's set on polygons. They can't really see our avatars. They can't load them. So if a world is full of quest, well, you can't recruit them anyway. And another one is simply, literally just a world where no one's really interested. Do you know how you can combat these things? What you should do, basically.
I mean, just kind of refer to the other people who are running around to kind of get a feel for the type of people they're seeing if there's any interactability, and of course, when you first join, see who's there by mousing over them and looking for the quest icon just to see if there's a lot of if there's a majority of quest users just based on their little icon. That's a quick look.
Yeah. So, yeah, of course, if, you've always got the good old social menu, you can see who's in the room. If everyone's on quest, just go. Pointless. If you go round, see no one's really interested, people just looking at mirrors, people doing their own thing, again, literally just go, find the new world. If it's a world full of toxic people, example, crashes or Nazis, rippers, yada yada yada, any idea what you should do?
Go to the superior of the recruitment group and get the hell out of Dodge. Mute your microphone and let everyone or let them know in the Foxtrot voice channel.
So, basically what you'd want to do is, any kind of announcement you want to make or question you want to ask, do it over Discord just in case. Let's say I'm out here recruiting, you're a ripper, and you've just ripped my model, or this table, or whatever. Or sorry, force cloned, I think is the correct fucking term, I don't know. Let's say you see that. What you want to do is essentially call Broken Arrow. Do you know what that means?
I've heard it, but I can't necessarily define it.
Alright, no worries. So, basically, Broken Arrow, in the real military, it means that an area or place or whatever is fucked. Just get the fuck out of there and bomb the shit out of it. Group-wise, it basically just means, something's gone on in the instance, doesn't matter what it is, if the table leader is calling it, or an NCO or an officer who has experience is calling it. Either way, just go straight home, just dip, don't bother asking questions, don't be like, Broken Arrow, oh shit, what's happened? Oh, I don't know where, just doesn't matter what it is, go home instantly, you can always ask questions later. So yeah, basically, if you hear the word Broken Arrow means just fucking leave.
And then from that point,
that makes sense,
Fuck out of there.
you'll be requested of invite from the leader, I imagine, afterwards.
Yeah, just basically request an invite. From, like, let's say I'm the table leader, just request an invite from me. Or if there's another thing I want you to do, I'll basically just let you know over the Discord channel. But yeah, that's pretty much all broken. Does Broken Arrow make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good to hear. So unless you have anything to add on?
Not really.
Cool. In that case, we're gonna get onto some cool examples of different types of people that you'll meet.
Alright, so, one thing we can also do, just real quick before we start, it's, I don't know if Hans will agree with this, which we could have people, because, again, it's a thing that we do, in the IWA, and it works, it's kind of cool, since we have 3 types of uniforms, since we have 2 of them at the moment, we could do, which is some people are on this uniform, and some other people could be in the combat uniform. So we can show all the uniforms we have, but again, I need to know if he agrees with it first. For example, we have one person here at the table with this uniform, and one person walking around with a combat uniform, just patrolling or talking with people. It's a thing that we're gonna still discuss, but yeah, we could also do that. I'm not sure if it's if Hans wants to do that. Hans, what do you think about that? Okay, he's not there. That's fine.
I'll allow it. No, I'll allow it.
Oh, there you go. What?
The big ponder.
I will allow it.
Oh, okay. Alright, so... Okay, so Phoenix, come here. To this side. Tom is gonna come out of that spot with a couple of different avatars, okay? And we will test you now. You will be a couple of different people, types of people. Those ones over there, okay, on the board, if you can see it. And we will see how you will react to it and how you will do it, okay? If you need anything, ask me. Just pretend this is a recruitment run, okay? Alright.
Hi.
How you going?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm alright. You by chance interested in joining a military group based on an anime? You seem to be already armored up.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So, can you tell me more about it?
It's based on the anime Gate. The anime is available to watch in short term. It's only 26 episodes. If It's based in Japan, and it's a mixed world with old war style combat tactics, but we operate the Japanese self-defense force with a modern time components, weapons, vehicles, aircraft, and the people on the other side of the world, we recruit peacekeepers to help us communicate with said other people. If you are perchance interested, the Discord link is at the bottom of the clipboard.
This one here?
Correct. You can either take a screenshot, write it down, and that'll give you an invite link. Or an invite button.
Alright, for sure. First I'm a crip walk, and then I'm a join. Hold on. Alright, cool. Yep, so, do I just join, and then, like, I'm like the general or something, or how's it work?
Once you join, I imagine it's similar, just intermission hunts. Are we doing an application like the other place? Hunts here. I'm going to assume we're doing it like before, where there's an application, just a quick little application. That way we kind of filter out any trolls, and that's it.
Alright, cool. I'll look forward to joining.
Alrighty.
Alright, don't worry about the application thing. That was, we still don't really know.
That is still
Alright,
cringy.
so-
It's not an application. It's just verify. All they have to do is just look at the rules, verify it, and they're in for cadet.
Alright,
And they have to join that basic
here's what was missed. But it did fine, that was good. But you missed only the part that you forgot to tell them that we have like a rank structure and all that, yada yada. But again, it's not like the most important part. In this case, the dude didn't ask you about what the anime is about. I don't know myself, because last time it was Hans telling people about the anime. But yeah, it's like I said before, we need at least 2 people, one to talk about the group and the other to talk about the anime if they know more about it. But that is okay. He didn't ask you about the anime, but some people can ask you about what the anime is about and the story of it and all. Because you got those type of people that are like, oh yeah, do you know about the anime? Tell me every fucking character, their age, when they were born, and where they live. Exactly.
Super fans.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, and you shouldn't be on that group, man. Get out of that. No, just kidding. Yeah, but you have those type of people.
Yeah, I can
Trust
see it.
me, it happened. So now we're going to move to the next person.
No, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty
Alright.
cringy as fuck.
We do this on the IWA, and he loves to do that, so he's very good at it.
Yes.
Now
yeah.
the next person. The next person. Come on. Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Just in short though, all it is just they verify, and then through it to like be promoted to private and actually do normal events like everyone else, you have to go through basic training as a cadet. So that's how it works.
maybe in the future, once we get more people and a decent staff, maybe we can talk with Mr. Hunt and maybe do some in-depth thingy with a little bit more of paperwork. But that's in the future. If we get
In-depth
more
thingy.
people, yeah, like paperwork, actual applications, and all that. But that's in the future.
The issue Alfie considered this was because since he was the only one doing shit and he was the only officer in the INM doing actual paperwork for people, it was
Exactly.
super slow. So that's the reason why he did that.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, for now, since we don't have a staff, no, we just do a verification and yada yada. But once we get
I
a
do
decent
1v1s.
staff, if we in the future get a decent staff, we might. But, all right, so I'm changing to the next. All right, you better be ready for this one. Tommy's just taking a shit in the corner there.
Dick kick him.
Balls of steel.
Dookie dookie.
Whoa! How's he going, mate?
What's up, Nazi?
No, we are not Nazis. We are based.
Are you part of the
Japan.
swastika Nazi Hitler Nazi group? Well, Japan, dude, that was the part of the Hitzy National Youth Swastika Club.
/ RP block.
There you go.
Alright, he blocked you. There you go. Alright, so as we told you before, there is two types of people. There are the dudes that are like, I am mentally late, so but I don't know. Are you guys like Nazis or something? And then you can say like, no, we are not. And they're like, oh, okay. So what are you? Those people are okay. But the dudes that come to you and they're like, yo, fucking Nazis, man, Heil Hitler and shit like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those are the dudes you want to block because no, because you will tell them no, and they will say yes. You say no, and they say yes. No, yes, yes, no, no, yes, and it will never end. So those are the dudes you want to block. Yes, BTS, you want it? Yeah.
Yes, I am forever going to call retarded mentally late. I have never heard it said that way, and I love it.
It's a thing we say in my language. It's when somebody is retarded, we say they are mentally like late. It doesn't work in English, but in our language it works.
It works perfectly fine.
Trust me.
It's like that's why it's so great. But it's never used.
It's like it means, for example, let's say I'm 26. I'm not. I'm 19. But hey, let's say I'm 26 and I have the mentality of a 10-year-old. That's mentally late. That's what it means.
Yeah. It's similar to automotive,
But-
where to retarded engine you actually fire the spark plug late. It's very perfect. Maybe I'm just a car nerd.
The man, the myth, legend, Kinuki Tom.
All right. Dude, some helmet. Duck, duck.
What is
You like
on
that,
this
Hans?
table?
I know you do.
Who?
Oh.
You like that
Rocket
helmet?
It's coming out of your pay.
Nice helmet.
Coming out.
Well, hello there. Ah, hello to you as well. Are you doing good? Awesome. Would you like to know more about this group? We are currently on a recruitment run. Awesome. I'll go ahead and I'll let you know what's going on. We are a Japanese-based military group based on an anime. Have you heard of Gate? No? Okay. Well, it's not a very long anime. It's worth taking a look. We have a rank structure, and we have many different things that we can do. Events, RP, and we are mute friendly. Is there anything I can do to help give you more information? Well, are you interested in joining? Jump 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Can't jump as well, so I'm just gonna nod my head.
Ah, okay. I forgot about that, but okay, yep. Alrighty. Well, I would suggest if you're in desktop mode, you can just pan your head down and hit F12, and Steam will take a screenshot for you, and then that'll help you out when you go to join our group. I'm expecting most mutes to be in desktop, just an FYI. I don't know how to take a screenshot while in VR. Although technically hitting F12 still works.
They go to
in VR.
camera and they have this. They have the photo camera.
Okay. Technically, F12 does work too. I've done that too.
Yeah, it does.
Alrighty.
All right, that was good. This was the mute. You recruited the mute. The mute said yes, no, no, yes. You just understood that. That's all you want to know. Of course, you have those mutes that are like this. They are desktops, and they don't do anything. They just look at you.
That's where you have to
crouch, and they're like,
Just grab away.
All right, now we are going to give you the biggest example, and it happens a lot. Okay? Trust me, I've seen it. All right. You're going to do this alone, okay? Because this one is going to be me and Tom, like, giving the example, okay?
Okay.
Double team with Rage Cade.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna cringe.
What's this?
Oh, we're doing a recruitment, but I see you might be part of another group, so I'll
No, go
ahead.
ahead, tell me about it. I'm interested.
It was a Japanese-based military group based on an anime, but
Hey, you.
Mhm.
We are supposed to get moving. There's another group here recruiting, don't you see?
I was gonna join.
Yeah, but you are on duty right now, so no. You guys have wonderful recruiting. We are going to move to the next world. Come on in.
alrighty. Pleasure speaking.
Kind of reminds me of like a mom and a fucking son.
It's kinda, cause it happened with the Canadians before. There was a dude like interested in our table, and he was like, "Yo, you guys are Germans," and the other dude was like, dude, come on, no, come on,
No,
fuck out of there."
son, child.
And we are going to give another example, with the groups, but different.
I just like how they use this corner. This nice simple corner.
The
It's like,
porcelain
don't talk
corner.
to me or my son ever again.
Alright. Yo, look at these guys. What the fuck? You guys recruiting here? Man, get the fuck out of the world. We're going to recruit here. What the
Kinda
fuck is
fucking-
wrong with yo, man? Oh, look at these bastards.
Fucking cringe. Anime, dude, that's kind of gay. You like
You
anime?
fucking heard
hentai?
me? Get the fuck out of the world!
Hentai anime?
Get the fuck out of the
Anime
world!
hentai? Just, you know, I'm gonna shoot the bitch. Well, I don't know why you're still
Broken
here.
arrow.
Go fuck off. Piss
Broken
off.
arrow.
Dude, yes! Dude, you did it. Yes, yes! Alright, let me get the
I
fuck
thought he
out
was
of
gonna
this
fuck
world.
it up. I thought he was gonna.
The only
fuck
thing
it
I'd
up.
say-
Color.
Teeny tiny bit late. If people like, you should have called it a teeny tiny bit earlier, but besides, it's fine.
I had to
let me
decipher
change
what
into
you were
my,
trying to play.
Fair.
Nah, we were like, dude, you're recruiting here, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. We want to recruit here. I mean, we were kind of hardcore, because I never seen this happen, but I've heard that happened before. Like, legit, other groups going to other groups and be like, yo, get the fuck out of this world, we'll fuck you up, or something like that.
I wanted to make sure I could decipher between the, because you were also in uniforms, and I wasn't sure if you were like another version of a, a waifu group type thing.
No, these uniforms we had, they are fucking op 4 of the IWA, don't worry about it, it's Chinese soldiers.
串起来处
Hello, how are you?
Doing
I am
alright.
not the dude, I belong to you, don't worry.
Hmm?
Sir, you want me to check
Hello,
around?
fellas.
Hello. You want to talk? You talk,
Yes,
you
sir.
talk.
How you going today?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing mighty fine. You've
Some nice looking models you've got there, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man, you like it? You like the
Yeah,
models?
it's
They're
pretty
cool.
neat. Hold on.
Yeah, man, you can have one. You
Just,
can have one if you join the group.
That's fine, I've
Yo,
already got
what
it.
the fuck? You just ripped my mod.
oh
Broken arrow.
yikes, you're broken arrow.
So,
Alright. Let's think here.
mind if I go ahead and give some criticism first?
Yeah, do some criticism.
So, this dude, kind of being fucking annoying, if I'm gonna be honest. Obviously, he was trying to be, but,
Yeah.
He was kind of being pushy. He shouldn't have been getting in my face, being like, "Yo, what's up, what's up?" If you see someone doing that, hang on, what rank are you again, Phoenix?
Private.
It's an OR1.
Oh,
Correct.
fair. Well,
Although technically I should be receiving a promotion, right? Hunts?
yeah.
What?
Even though you're not like a higher up, if you see someone doing something blatantly fucking wrong, you can just tell them to shut the fuck up. Obviously, don't be like, "Shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch." Just be like, "Hey man, just don't do that, alright?"
Exactly.
Just try and keep people on track, basically.
I'm gonna be honest, I
When
was
it came to
more confused of what Hayden was doing. I wasn't sure if it was part of the act or not.
fair enough. When it came to calling Broken Arrow, you shouldn't have done it. You should have done it because in this instance you're table lead. I know he kind of didn't give you an option there. Well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Besides that, pretty much fine.
By the way, the broken arrow part. Usually, you will not say it in the game because people can hear it and they're like, "Oh, they're running away" or something like that. No, usually, since we have these, let me see their names, Bravo and Delta calls, we can use them for recruitment if they are not being used, of course. So the broken arrows they can be given. Like, how can you say it? Without everybody in the world knowing that we are doing a broken arrow, they just see us disappearing. You know what I mean?
Just
So
mute
usually,
in VR chat and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly. For VR people, I suggest you have push to talk. You just press a button on your keyboard. You don't even need to take out your headset to do it. As a desktop, it's pretty easy for you to mute and unmute. You just have to tab, alt tab, and it's easy.
So if you see me just randomly if you just see us looking at each other, we're not passionately staring into each other's eyes. We're probably talking over Discord.
I mean, Tom's
Sure
quite
about that?
beautiful, yeah. So I am staring at him.
Yeah, no. Have you
I am
seen Insta
ugly as
baby
fuck.
pose?
I mean, I took his lip virginity when he joined the waifu group. So
Stop.
all right, so Mr. Hunts, thank you very much for being a nice stable for 48 minutes. You can go back into your model if you want. Phoenix, I would tell you to line up again with everybody else.
Do this properly, seeing as I'm the DMO. Unless you don't drop you.
So, unless I'm gonna say what I have to say, do you have something to say?
Attention! From face!
So, as you experience and see and learned, I hope, hello. This was the recruitment training. It was the first of, I hope, many. You guys can count on me and Tom to do trainings as long as we have attendance, please. So Phoenix, personally, if you have time, please attend. Because again, we don't have much people to attend. If not, if your real life is blocking you from attending, that's also completely fine, because real life comes always first, okay? Now, regarding the training itself, I hope you learn something out of it. It's hard to get it at the first time, yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to DM him or me, or him too, if you want. Do you got any questions about the training?
No, sir.
Anything you missed? No? Tom, you have something to say?
Did you learn something new?
Yes, I did. If you're joining a world and there's other waifu groups already there, that's a very good reason to just find another world. No use wasting time there, which is something different from the other recruitment trainings. I haven't heard that one yet.
Cool, alright. Good.
By the way, the example we gave you by changing into waifu wear avatars, it's just because because we don't have any other waifu group, avatar group thingies. So we changed into waifu. But don't worry, you will never find a waifu during a recruitment, I hope. Because since me and Tom will be the ones on hand doing recruitments, we won't do them at the same time as a waifu, so you don't have to worry. If you find other waifu groups, will be other waifu groups, but not the waifu. This type of training, this type of recruiting we do, yes, it is the one we do in the waifu. Why do we do it here? Because it works. It's the best way. I mean, if there is a better way to do X, Y, and Z, we accept suggestions and ideas, of course. We teach this way because it's the way we teach there, and we think it's the good one, the best way. Doesn't always work, of course not, because nothing's perfect, but it's the best way that we know. If Hans, do you have something to say, Hans? Yeah.
Attention! Zen arms! Thank you for attending today's recruitment training.
Thank you for hosting.
Order arms! Eyes.
Oh yeah, I did forget. Let's see. I'm just in the person like updating a model again.
Just one thing before I forget, Hans, please. Phoenix, if you could try and motivate the others to also join events, that would be nice. Not forcing them, but just like saying, "Come on, boys, join us. It's gonna be fun," and yada yada. Just Hans.
The more the merrier.
Congratulations, you're being promoted to 5ers class. Finally, I wish you were the first, but fucking you were not. I'm so fucking upset because every time that I do an event, you were always late. Or you couldn't do it. So, congratulations.
I'm honored.
Fucking Bilby took yours, fortunately.
Then
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
you
You have the hair, so.
Yes, you got that. Okay.
Oh, I'm good. My duty fulfilled as a command stand.
Could
Yeah,
you take
you're
a
free to
picture?
go.
I did.
He didn't. Oh, he did. He did. He
No, I
did. All right.
Okay.
All right. So again, thank you very much for attending. Try to attend as much as you can, because we need the attendance, especially recruitment runs. Maybe me and Tom, we could try and do a basic sometime if we get
Reminds me while I'm here. Is there an ETA?
if we get enough motivation for it. Because of course, if people don't attend, we don't really get the feeling for it. You know what I mean? So you. Please, I beg you on my knees to please try and attend stuff and try to motivate the others on trying to attend. I'm gonna post the pictures that I took from this event, and I'm gonna post them. Maybe it's gonna attract more people, but I don't know.
How do I phrase it? It
So
doesn't
you're
have
free to go
be
if you want.
particle system ready, but if you can try and get it where it shoots, like for Sunday, because I kind of want to do a basic training then. So if you could try and get that, that'd be
The
fun.
guns will have everything besides the particle, like the hurt system that you guys got, or the damage system. The damage system, again, you guys broke your fucking model. Like, you broke VR chat just to get your system broke. I don't get the talk about it. I'm not doing
deal.
the system. But there will be a system, though, in place where you can actually put people on stuff.
Alright. Well, if you could try and get a model that actually like shoots and shit of the gun, even if it's just on like the basic bitch, I'd be much appreciated because, like I said, I don't want to do basic training.
No. What I might do is I might at least like make just a basic model instead, like, because I have to not only that, but I also have to make it for every single like combat uniform.